Here we are at Motorcycle Enhancements, and we're ready to do a pinstripe job on a gas tank, Victory gas tank. And it's going to require 2 pinstripes, 2 different colors. Just getting
This is just so we can see where we're going to go.
Yeah.
This is
Give us a solid line, a solid base.
just tape it out, and then we're going to use it as a guide.
It's not used for masking for any reason, but it's just as a guide.
Now, do you want it to come to 2 points?
He doesn't want all the way. He wants this one to taper out here, and that one will taper out towards the end.
Okay. Just a nice little arc going.
Yeah, there's a little bump there.
Okay, so mix it. They're all mixed up here. Start with the red.
While he's mixing up paint, stay tuned for another video coming up next with a turbocharger on a Kawasaki that we're going to do up. It's under wraps right now. But subscribe to our channel and you'll get to see advancement on this Kawasaki turbo. Back to the Vegas gas tank.
First time you got to clean your brush here. We're going to dip in some red one shot.
And this is special pinstriping paint, right? It's been the same formula for how many years now, Ron?
Since the teens. It's basically
Wow.
Straight enamel.
Straight enamel?
One shot lettering enamel, pinstripe enamel.
Yeah.
The factory used this for years.
And this is old school stuff. Look at the brush. It's just amazing.
That's a sword striper. So what we'll do is we're going to lay it on here. We're going to follow this line.
Do not try this at home, folks. We are professionals.
What we're doing is we're just highlighting the shape of this tank. And we're just going to bring her to an end here.
You can see the spacing, and all this was just done by hand. You can see the spacing between the tape line and the stripe is so even.
So now we're going to go the other way. Freshen up the brush, a little bit more paint. The phone's running off the hook for work.
This is always that one that has to call at the wrong time.
Yeah, so we're just going to let that there. Get her back online. Position my body so I can get at this a little better. And this one, the customer just wanted it to taper off here. So
That's
got to
great.
kind of balance it out just about there to a real fine line.
That's beautiful. And you can see that tapered fine line there. Let's see if I can get that focused in right.
I'm going to do one side complete, so I don't have to flip it to the other side. So next color is going to be silver. And I'm just going to get set up here.
I think you waste more paint on the brush and screwdriver on
Absolutely.
your tool than you do on the actual brush and on the.
So now we're going to mix up the silver a bit. Silver is got metal flake in it, metallic in it, and it settles to the bottom. So every time you use it, you pretty much got to stir it up here. So let's just take a second here.
Let's take a look at this line while he's mixing it up.
The whole idea, see, this is one shot. Sign painter's one shot. Now, this is what we use whenever we do it on top of the paint. If we do it under the paint, we use House of Color. They're striping urethanes. But on top of the paint, we're going to use one shot. And this is the way it was done for years and years and years. From the days of the Model A's to the early Harley Davidsons, everything was hand painted, and to some degree still is.
Now, Ron, you've done some of the old school, like rat rod trucks and cars and stuff too, right?
Yeah, lots of that. And sometimes we age it. We can age that lettering to make it look like it's very old.
Make it look like old. Oh,
Like
good
it's right out
stuff.
of the day. So now, we're going to get some silver going here.
And the reason for brushing it on the magazine?
Well, first of all, you've got to work it into the brush.
Into the brush.
Then you got to palette it so that you can get it nice and smooth. You're going to work it right out of the brush, or into the brush.
Into
I
the
should
brush.
say.
Cool.
And you get the feel of it, the drag. So this, you can't put it on sloppy. You can't put it on so that it's it doesn't have enough, that it doesn't want to slide, that it's too thick. Because then it goes on all clumpy. You got to feel the consistency of the paint. So now we're going to start here, and we're going to start a little bit of ways from it. We're going to follow it right around. Eventually we'll be bringing it to a point. Just nice clean lines. Now we're starting to work it into a point. You get kind of an idea there.
Oh yeah, and you blend it right into the red and get that glare out of the way.
Yep.
That's beautiful. It's amazing how consistent you can get it.
Now we're going to go this way.
I guess the position is very critical, right? The your body position.
Yep. And breathing.
Almost have to hold your breath doing it.
Now this one I got a little bit, I don't quite like it, so I'm going to wipe it off because it's still fresh. Time out. It always happens that way. Okay. This is probably your trickiest point because you have to roll the brush as you're going. Yet making sure you stay away from that red enough. Okay, now I got to position myself over here. Oh, still got to. Well, it's fresh, so we can wipe it off.
It's amazing how uniform that covers.
Again, we're going to bring it to a point. It's really nice and clean.
That's beautiful, Ron.
There you go. And we peel this off. There goes your nice little highlight.
I love it. It almost looks like a shadow on the black. It just accentuates
what this does, this particular bike, it lends itself to the red, which are highlights on this bike, in the seat and the stitching, and the silver on the motor and the wheels. And because there's not a lot of colors on this bike, it's basically a black bike, this is the subtle accents that tie it all together.
Yeah, we'll show you the seat in a minute. Anyways, we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our video. Give us a thumbs up. And like our Facebook page as well. Motorcycle Enhancements. Have a nice day.